Damn, I don't know how this video got to 15k views. Lamau, that like-dislike ratio though. Here we are now in 2021. Now there were a lot of you guys in the comment section and I obviously couldn't answer all of you guys. So here I am with an update video. Let's see how the IPEGA 9076 controller is doing now compared to when I unboxed it last from March 2019. Alright, so first let's head over to the comments and answer some stuff. If you'd like to skip to the part where I check out how the controller is now compared to when I bought it, go ahead and skip to this timestamp right here. Alright, so let's check out the comments. Jehan says, "Sir, sana po pinakita nyo kung paano i-connect sa phone." Alright, so let me show you. So you go to your phone and turn on your
Bluetooth.
It won't work for iOS users, by the way. Head over to your controller, hold the Android and home button, then you will see it flash. In my phone, it pops up as PG-9076. So select that and you're good to go. Aura Aquino says, "Hi, how do you connect to PC?" There's 3 ways to connect to the PC. Via Bluetooth, with the 2.4 GHz dongle included, and an Android cable. I don't prefer connecting it with Bluetooth since there's input delay compared to the other two, so I won't talk much about it. For me, what I do is I use the 2.4 GHz dongle when playing with the controller wirelessly. I connect the dongle to your PC, then I head over to the controller and hold the select and home key. Then from there, when the second LED light is on, that means your controller is connected and you're good to go. This also applies to connecting with your PS3. As for the cable way, you hold start before connecting the cable, and after connecting, the second LED light will turn on. Hold the home key for a few seconds and the third light will turn on, bringing you to X input mode, which will allow you to play with most of your PC games. Rare Lucky says, "How do you activate the mouse?" When connected, press the home button once and you'll get into mouse mode. Press it again and you'll go back to the gaming controller default. Wings Gulahab says, "Boss, as of now, okay pa ba tong controller na to? Bibili sana ako, wala bang problema sa Windows 10? Yes, okay na okay siya for most games. On Steam, I've played games like Bayonetta, Yakuza 0, Tekken 7, and even GTA 5. But for most games where analog sensitivity matters, such as Dirt 2 or even Assetto Corsa, I wouldn't prefer using it. It's best to save up a bit more until you get an Xbox or a PS4 controller. But if you'd like an all-around budget controller to use on both your PC and PS3, if you have one, and Android device, then by all means, go for it." Senpai Kawaii says, "Mukhang sabog ka yata." Yes, sorry, my quality was really bad before. I took a small break and I tried to invest on improving the quality of my content more. Hopefully di na ako sabog this time and hopefully my content will improve in the future.
Time for Lazada review.
Norlan Reyes says, "Pwede ba to pang dalawang player sa desktop?" Yes, I got to play Tekken 7 with my other controller, my PS4 controller, and it took a bit of time to configure the settings and all, so you just have to go through that because it will depend on the game. Nazara Dana says, if you use the USB wireless Q joystick is smoother. I want a precise gamepad so I can play FPS games. It felt a little hard on Bluetooth for you. Do you think the wireless USB is a better experience? Let me just say that playing FPS by a Bluetooth connection will be really shitty. So yes, just use the controller with the dongle or the cable connected instead. So most of the answers I gave were just straight out of the manual. And if you'd like a PDF copy of the manual, I'll put the link in the description down below. Alright, let's compare the controller and see how it is today compared to when I bought it in 2019. So far, it performs well. I'm still using it with most of my games on PC and Android that prefer having a controller used. And I just have a few issues with it so far. Issue number 1, joystick. So far, my right joystick feels intact. Pulling it back and releasing it goes back to the center. Whereas the left joystick feels wobblier now. And this issue bugs me when it comes to playing with games that depend on input sensitivity, mostly with racing games. It feels like with a slight push to the left or right, you might have steered your car right to the max instead of steering it slightly. Issue number 2 is USB connection. Every time I connect my Android cable to the slot here, it gets loose compared to when I'm using it with a PS4 controller, where the whole time it'll stay connected. As for the IPEGA, it is very loose and it's kind of hard to use. The cable disconnecting from my game is a real hassle. So that's something I hope that IPEGA would fix in their later products. Overall, it still works pretty well naman even after a couple of years. If you're on a budget and you want to start out gaming on your Android or PC or both with the controller, then I recommend getting this version, or you could try out the newer products of IPEGA that are basically the upgraded version of this controller. And that's it. If you'd like to see more of my videos, then give the video a like and do subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.